Welcome to our second video. Shame and naked don't go hand in hand. Like I said last time, you see, like God created Adam and Eve, they were ashamed, they were naked, and they weren't ashamed of their nakedness. Because in innocence, there's no shame. In glory, there's no shame. Shame came as a result of sin. So when we are trying even to correct kids and our babies and trying to tell them, okay, your private part is for covering, don't expose yourself, we don't have to do it in a way that looks like, way, we look shocked, we look surprised, like, why are you running around naked? Because when we make them feel like, oh, I made a mistake and all that, but why am I being told I can't run free? Because for them, it's not like they're running around naked. It's like they're just free. They're excited about, the air, the breeze, and all that. They become curious. And curiosity has been one of the greatest breeding thing for sin. Because, and even in Adam, I think it was out of curiosity that why did God say we should eat of this tree? So it makes them more investigative, wanting to dare, wanting to try and discover why, the reason behind, don't do this. So when we make it look like it's a very shaming thing to be naked to children, they want to know, why are we being stopped? Because in their minds, they're not thinking any evil thing. It's us adults who plant the evil in them. And why do we do so? Because our nature is a very sinful nature. We can never, like anytime you see a lady, maybe a young girl with a boy, the first thing that crosses our minds is, are they boyfriend and girlfriend? We never think of brother and sister to be that close. We never think of cousins just relating and being close without being associating it with an affair or, sex and all that. So it's for that same reason, even we don't trust kids by themselves when they're naked. In our mind, it's like, oh, stop that. And they want to discover why. And in the process of wanting to discover, that's how sin begins. Because they will tell their friends, oh, they tell maybe if it's auntie, mommy said I should not run, you shouldn't dress me, I should wash my own private part and all that. And if you have a good nanny or that, then you'll be lucky. But if you don't have a good one, or anybody else, a third party apart from you who introduced the don't do this, they act like the serpent into their lives. No, you were not told not to run naked because of ABCD. Let me show you why. And that is why we are having young children, toddlers, being abused sexually, being touched, being molested. And, molestation doesn't really, in many of the kids, especially even for the ones we see, they have grown into teenagehood and they are sexually active. They were not really molested, but they were enticed into. They were, it was like a soothing, they were cheated into it. If the serpent approached Eve like the serpent, like the devil, I'm sure Eve wouldn't have been tempted. Eve wasn't tempted for evil, by evil. She was tempted by good. The Bible says when she saw that the fruit was good. Now, when you're watching your baby and you touch their private parts, they're stimulated. They feel the excitement. And of course, they'll feel, this is good. And they will want to try it again. They will want to try it again. And the more they try it, the more they get into it, the more they get involved. And suddenly, you'll find, oh, the baby you thought was so innocent has turned into something else. So, adults, let them be there for our children, correct them in love, and when you're explaining to them, don't do this, give them the reason. Don't end it at don'ts. Let them know, why am I not supposed to eat with a fork? I'm supposed to eat with a spoon. Explain it. Okay, with a fork, The meal will spill on the ground. You are not that daddy's eating with fork because he's an adult. You're still a baby. So you learn with a spoon first. Finish the explanation. Finish the reason. So when you finish, when you exhaust the why, they won't be curious to find it from a third party. Thank you so much for watching. Keep following me and remember to subscribe to my channel. God bless you. Bye.